Hello, hello. I am Hannah with HannahCrafted Gifts, and hopefully this is going to work. So welcome if you're watching live or on replay to my very first Facebook live stream, first of all. And again, my apologies for any technical difficulties. You can see I'm wearing my headphones, so hopefully you won't hear an echo when we do screen sharing here in a little bit. If you do, I'm so sorry. I've done my best, but I am definitely still learning. So hopefully it will just get better and better. Because this is also my first of what I'm hoping will be the start of a regular broadcast that I'm calling Newsday Tuesdays. So as you may or may not know, part of HannahCrafted Gifts is partnering with Stampin Up. And Stampin' Up! Releases a lot of their news both to demonstrators like I am and to customers alike on Tuesdays. So I have come to love Tuesday. It used to be my least favorite day of the week, and now it is one of my most favorite days of the week because I anxiously await waking up. Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I peek at it to see the latest updates on all of the new products, new projects, and promotions that really inspire my creativity. And then, as hopefully you know, if you've been following me at all, you know that the reason I get so excited about this is not just the creative outlet, but then the ability to do that in community with others and to connect through creativity. And so I thought, why not share my excitement about the latest news with y'all? So I'm going to be hoping to broadcast at least once a month on Tuesdays and maybe more often around 8 o'clock right here on my Facebook channel, Hannah Crafted Gifts. So you can, again, watch live or watch on replay anytime. If you are watching, please comment. I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings, especially positive or politely negative, on what you're learning here or sharing so that we can learn from you as well. Please do like the video if you do. The most helpful thing you can do is subscribe to my videos so that you won't miss any of these news videos. Or I also do unboxings of product, tutorials about projects, show and tells of projects. So lots to see here on the channel. And then again, share it with others who you think might enjoy it as well, so we can just grow our community of people who love to create together. So enough of an intro, hopefully. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we'll be talking about tonight, and then we'll get right into it. So I'm going to peek ahead at what I'm about to share with you. I have about a half a dozen things that I'm hoping to quickly go through. So first of all, a new promotion called Savings Are in Bloom, then a new project collection called Waves of the Ocean, a new kit that was just added to our kit collection, a change to Paper Pumpkin in addition to a Paper Pumpkin party that I am offering this month, and then lastly, the winner of a recent survey I did and your chance to still participate. So that's what we'll be going through. I'm going to go ahead and try sharing my screen and hope that this works well. I practiced and practiced, but sometimes that's not enough. So we shall see. I think I will at least hear my echo. There it is. But hopefully you can't. So let's go ahead and try the screen sharing. The first thing you'll see is my streaming. So it should be like a tunnel of me. But now I'm going to go ahead and switch it over. First, I'm going to switch the view. So actually, no, I'm going to keep this view. So you'll still see me small, hopefully, but then you'll see the larger version of all of the sneak peeks I have for you. So a quick desktop view. And now here are those sneak peeks. So I mentioned the Savings Are in Bloom promotion. This started today, March 1st, and it goes through March 31st. So what this is a promotion about our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which I have on the shelf over there. I also have the big version, but I got the small version when it came out because this one is much more portable. So if you are a demonstrator and you do events in or especially outside of your home, if you're not a demonstrator, but you might want to travel on the go to friends' houses to do it, or do it while you're traveling, or just have it be something that's more space efficient and lighter to move around when you're using it in your own home. So that mini machine is great for those reasons and so many more, and it is 20% off. Now, this has never been offered, and we've been told it may never be offered again. So normally this machine is only $60. Right now you can get it for $48. And again, that's only in the month of March. In addition to that deal, Stampin' Up! Is offering the opportunity to buy some of the best bundles. And bundles, of course, are stamp sets and usually a tool, in this case dies, that would go with it to cut and emboss machine. That's die cutting. So that's what I stumbled over there. So it's like a die cutting, but it's just got the called the cut and emboss machine. I did it again. So some of those bundles, which when you buy a stamp set and a tool bundled together, you actually get 10% off already. And these 13 that they're offering as part of the promotion work with the mini machine, and because of that are being offered at 20% off as well. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I'll say it one more time, hopefully more clearly. The mini machine is 20% off. These 13 bundles are already 10% off like any other bundle, and now they're an additional 20% off on top of that. Now these 13 aren't the only ones that work with the mini machine. I think there's up to 70 different die sets and embossing folders that work with the mini, but these are again some of the best that they're highlighting. So you have the all squared away bundle, the art gallery bundle, which is one of my favorites. And as you can see, it says it's a returning fave. So these items are still available, but not in their bundled form. If you look in the annual catalog we have right now, you would find the stamp set and the die set separately. So not 10% off for both, but they've rebundled them for this promotion. There's a few like that. So the art gallery not only is a returning deal and an extra deal with this promotion, it's one of my favorites. I love the flowers. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. They're kind of artistic, like oil painted flowers, and the dies cut some of those out. They also cut out some banners for the sentiments, which are very versatile. So if you don't have a lot of stamp sets, this is a great one to get. Even if you do, it's a great one to get. Again, could take it with you with the mini machine and have any sentiment you could really want, because you've got I miss you, congratulations, happy birthday, good luck, sorry, thank you, best wishes, you are lovely, which I love that one, and I'm thinking of you. So great all occasion set. And then you have this just want to say, which is a die cut, and so you could put that on the front of a card and use any of these sentiments to go with it, or even write your own message, because you could just want to say anything. So that's a particularly good one I wanted to highlight. Also, the Beauty of Friendship bundle, more nature themed, which is more neutral, great for both traditionally feminine and masculine cards. The Celebrate Sunflowers bundle, also a returning fave in the bundled form. Garden Wishes bundle, I think that's the third of 3 that is a returning bundle. The Hydrangea Haven bundle, Pansy Patch, so lots of flowers. Quiet Meadow, Seascape, which would go really well with the next promotion we're talking about, the Waves of something collection. I've already forgotten the name. We're coming to that next. Sweet as a Peach bundle, you might remember if you're on my invite list, we did a class with that at the end of last summer. The Welcoming Window bundle I really like, because I love creating scenes with cards, and same with the What's Cooking bundle, because you can create little kitchen scenes or just other house town scenes with the Welcoming Window. And lastly, the Wildcats bundle. So some great options really for any style or occasion that you're looking for. Again, all 20% off this month on top of the 10 that they always are, although these 3 aren't anymore. So it's the only way to get them as a bundle with that 10% off right now. And then lastly, like we started with, we'll end with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, or the baby boss, as a lot of people call it, which I think is cute. So that's that promotion. And if you're interested in any of these, just reach out to me, HannahCraftedGifts@gmail.com, and we can talk about how you can place an order using my host code or as your own host to earn rewards, so additional discounts or even free product back, depending on how much you spend. Okay, Waves of the Ocean. Well, that seems obvious. So that's what it is. So this promotion also starts today and goes through May. However, there's a few parts of the collection we'll talk about that are only available while supplies last. Others will roll over into the next annual catalog, which comes out May 3rd. So that's why this promotion is just through May 2nd. So you can see some samples here that the product made. Some really beautiful ones. I love this one, that scene. So you can buy the whole collection for $79.25, and that would come with one of everything we're about to look at individually. So first of all, the Waves of Inspiration bundle, that would come with both the Waves of Inspiration stamp set and the Waves dies. Again, both 10% off because they're bundled together. Those are the items that will roll over into the next annual catalog. The next 3 items will not, and they are only available while supplies last. So through May 2nd or until they run out, which could be sooner. And a lot of times, I'll just warn you, these things do run out sooner. When we've had other promotions like this, these things go quickly. So I know I will be ordering the Waves of the Ocean 12 by 12 designer series paper. Hopefully you can see somewhat here. It is hand poured paint designs that look like swirling, bubbling water. And you have basically a bluish side on every sheet, but then also a side that has some more colors. Like, doesn't this, to me, looks like sand and then a wave kind of washing up on the shore? You could even have like some sunset looks in here, definitely some sandy looks, sunrises, I should say, too. Lots of possibilities, just a really artistic look. And you know, the artists at Stampin' Up! Create these designs. So these are original pieces of artwork. Sometimes they'll release on their social media video clips, usually time-lapsed or time-lapsed, or they're sped up to show you how the artist created these things, whether they're watercoloring or in this case, hand pouring paint or oil painting or just photography of still life images to create these unique papers for us. Paper is always my favorite part. We also have the blue foils specialty papers. So this comes in, you can see there, the first top one is the Night of Navy, then Coastal Cabana and Silver. Only $10 for 6 sheets. That's a deal. Usually when we get foil sheets, they're more expensive than that. And lastly, the Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. So you can see you get 168, 20 each of 6 colors in the 3mm, 4 each of 6 colors in the 4, and 4 each of 6 in the 5. And then you have Coastal Cabana, Knighted, Navy, Pacific Point. But they do look like they have kind of some ombre. So you have like a light and a dark, or a dark and a light of those 3 colors. So you get even more variation. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 tones within those 3 colors. So that started today as well, and again goes through May 2nd or while supplies last for those consumables. Consumables are things that can't be reused once they run out, like the papers and the embellishments. The non-consumables, the stamp set and dies as a bundle or separately, will roll over into the new annual catalog May 3rd. Okay, moving right along. So next up we have the new kit that was added to our kits collection. If you don't know, the kits collection are kits on the website that are constantly refreshed, and they range from $12 to, I think the most expensive one we have right now is $25. Those prices are going to continue to fluctuate depending on what's in the kit to meet the rising cost of materials for these supplies. But like, for instance, this kit was the first one with that new pricing, and it's only $23, whereas a kit like this in the past would have been $19, but it also may not have included as much. For instance, this kit has 2 stamp spots. So you have a paper pumpkin. That's the other kits we're going to talk about next. A pumpkin pie, still a double P. A pumpkin pie and a Coastal Cabana ink spot. The other coordinating colors you can see here are Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, and Night of Navy. And this kit is specifically geared toward kids, crafting with or for kids, but I know I'm a kid at heart, and I think it could definitely work for anyone else who recognizes that as well. So again, $23, you get 9 card bases, 3 each of 3 designs, which you can see here. But of course, with any kit, you can follow the instructions to keep it simple, or you can completely do your own thing. I like to do a mix of both. If I like the card designs, I'll make a couple that way, and then I'll see how creative I can get with it. But either of those and anything in between is fine. So you get the 9 coordinating envelopes with the cards as well, a reusable stamp set, those 2 ink spots, and a clear block, which you can use for these stamps and most other stamp sets as well. This kit also comes with these die-cut labels to stamp on, some embellishments, and then sticker sheets, which makes it, again, really accessible for kids. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm going to shrink it down so we can see it all on the one page again. It looks like that's the basics. So again, or maybe I didn't even say, that's called the Robot Buddies Kids Card Kit. But again, don't let kids steer you adults away. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin, I slipped and mentioned earlier. Wanted to just let you know that there has been a price change to those as well. So starting today, oh, and I should mention the new kit, I believe, is available starting tomorrow, March 2nd. But starting today, March 1st, Paper Pumpkin is going up in price. They've done this one other time in my 5 years with Stampin' Up. It was a few years ago. And again, it's just to be able to keep the quality while meeting the demand of rising supply costs. They've been absorbing a lot of those costs for a while, and it's time to just make a small change. And it is a small change. It's between $1 to I think $1.50 at most of a change per kit. So you can see here Canada prices if you live in Canada, but I live in the US, as do most of my crafting friends. So we'll focus on those US dollar amounts. So the new month to month or ongoing subscription cost is $23.50. That includes shipping, but not tax. The prepaid subscriptions, which is what I usually recommend, can depend on your situation. So again, we can talk. Email me if you're interested at hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. But these ones are, again, only going up about $1.50. For the 1 month, it'll be $22.50. That's before shipping and tax. Usually I can work with you to make sure shipping is only 10%. So it only ends up being about $1 more than the ongoing subscription. And that way you don't have to have an ongoing subscription that you can forget about and accidentally get charged for it on a month that you don't want to. You can also, with the prepaid subscriptions, have them count towards earning rewards, which is usually helpful. But the 3-month prepaid is $67.50, the 6-month $122.50, and you still save $1 a month at that point. The 12-month $235, but you, I think, still save the $1 a month, and you get the 12th month free. You at least get the 12th month free. Again, all those prepaid subscriptions, you'd also pay at least 10% shipping and tax. And then lastly, the refills. So you may not even know that if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get any refills that become available, as well as past kits. They'll put those up on stampinup.com. And they used to be $10. Again, they've gone up $1, so now they're $11 for those, for the refills. The past kits were $19, so again, went up $1.50. They're $20.50 now. Still a great deal, and again, only available to Paper Pumpkin subscribers. You can be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and just pause, or what they call suspend your subscription in the months that you're not interested, and then still retain this benefit of being able to get past kits at a discount and refills if you want more, again, of those consumable supplies. You won't get another stamp set or ink spot because you have that to just keep reusing, but you'll get all of the cards and envelopes, embellishments, adhesives, or sometimes they're not card kits. They might be treat box kits, so you'd get the paper and things to make those. Okay, so that's Paper Pumpkin. Now, one caveat is I bought a few prepaid codes, these 1-month prepaid codes, at the old price of $21, again, before shipping and tax. So I still have a few that I can sell you for my March Paper Pumpkin party if you want to join us. It would just be the $25, which covers that $21 prepaid code and the shipping and tax. And then with that, you get to come to a party with others making the projects. I always share at least one alternative in addition to what the instructions teach you to make. And I also give away a prize. So a lot of value for that dollar. And my party this month is going to be Sunday, March 27th at 1 o'clock. It's via Zoom, so anyone can join from anywhere. But we do have to redeem our codes by March 10th. The 10th of the month is when you have to decide if you're getting that month's kit. Assuming it hasn't already sold out, which it sometimes does, so the sooner the better, but definitely by the 10th if they're still available, because then they ship on the 11th. So let me know as soon as possible, and definitely by March 10th if you're interested in buying one of those codes. Again, just $25 even, and you can join the party. Or if you're not available that day, we could get together another time. So email me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. And then the last thing I have for you is, speaking of email, I sent out a survey, so it was actually on Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day to those I didn't talk to. But I emailed many of you a Share the Love email where I was just checking in. I like to do that every once in a while to see what all you're still interested in or not in being kept up to date on when it comes to HannahCrafted gifts. So if you're interested in learning about promotions on craft product, if you're interested in being on my invite list for events, and then other things that can help you earn rewards and discounts and so on. And as part of that, I also included a link to this anonymous survey. It's only, let's see, I think 5 questions. Yeah. And I did a little drawing on the entrance. So I have the prize winner. Drum roll, please. So the winner is Marie Manko. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Thank you for your feedback. And you have won. Oh, I have it right here. Hang on just a second. Ta-da! Sorry, I didn't have it ready. This is a brand new pack of Calypso Coral Stampin' Blends. This is one of my favorite colors, this beautiful coral or salmon color. I thought this was appropriate for a Share the Love Valentine's Day drawing. And so you get the dark and light Stampin' Blends. If you haven't used Stampin' Blends before, you get the kind of marker end or finer tip, and then you get the brush end. And these are basically alcohol ink markers, perfectly coordinated with Stampin' Up's colors. And so when you color them together, you know, the light close to the dark or over the dark or however you want to order your coloring, they blend together. And so you get this beautiful, almost like watercolor marker look, if that makes sense. Really bold color too. So that's going to be coming to you, Marie. But thank you so much, honestly, to everyone who participated. I really do consider feedback love, at least when it's given in love. And it's not too late to fill out the survey. So if you have any feedback you'd like to share, whether you've been a part of Crafted Gifts or not, so as you can see in those first couple of questions, I asked if you've participated, what you liked most or least, but if you haven't been able to participate yet, woo, this echo has got me doing all sorts of tongue twisters. And not that you can hear, I promise I'm hearing an echo, I'm not hearing imaginary things, but that's why I have the headphones. Anyway, what was I even saying? If you haven't been able to participate, then just what do you like most and least about crafting in general? And there's just a few other questions as well that I'd love your feedback on. So check your email from Valentine's Day, the Share the Love subject line email. If you haven't already, or if you have but you missed the survey, you can go back. It'll stay open. And if you haven't participated in my email list before and you're interested in doing the survey or again finding out about promotions, events, rewards and discounts, all the good things related to crafting, just reach out, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. So I'm going to go back to where I can see me and turn off the screen share so you don't see all of me. And I think that's it for now. So we did it in under a half hour. That was my goal. Thank you so much to anyone and everyone who joined, again, live or on replay, for this first ever Facebook live stream and first ever, but hopefully one of many Newsday Tuesdays on this March 1st, 2022. Oh my gosh, with the echo, I'm just like, two. It goes on forever. Thank you. Again, you can like this video, comment, and I'll reply. Subscribe for more is the most helpful thing. Share it with others who you think might enjoy it. And thank you for all my tripping over my words. As always, happy crafting.